What if you stepped into a country where stunning, educated, relationship-ready women outnumber men, not by a little, but by the thousands? Where being single isn't just about timing or choice, it's about math. As crazy as it sounds, this isn't a fantasy, it's real. And it's happening right now in countries around the world, from the cobblestone cities of Europe to tropical islands in the South Pacific. In these places, the dating scene is flipped on its head. Women aren't struggling to find themselves. They've built careers, earned degrees, and live full, independent lives. But there's one thing missing: a genuine, lasting relationship. Because in these countries, there simply aren't enough men to go around. Whether it's due to emigration, early mortality, or demographic shifts, the result is the same: a landscape full of strong, beautiful, emotionally available women, and a shortage of partners to match. So if you're a mature, confident, emotionally intelligent man, these are the places where you stand out, where your values are appreciated, and where women aren't just open to meeting someone like you. They're waiting for it. Let's start the countdown. 10. Latvia. Latvia might be one of Europe's best-kept secrets. Small in size, but massive when it comes to beauty. Think Baltic goddesses with light eyes, sculpted features, and effortless elegance walking along the old streets of Riga. But behind the charm, a stark reality. There are only around 85 men for every 100 women. Why? Many Latvian men leave for work abroad, and others face higher mortality rates. Meanwhile, women are thriving, building careers, traveling, and living independently. But despite all that success, many are still single, not by choice, but because there just aren't enough serious men left in the country. For foreign men, that creates an incredible opportunity, not for games or casual attention, but for real connection. In a society where women value loyalty, conversation, and emotional depth, an outsider who brings respect and maturity is welcomed, sometimes with open arms. 9. Ukraine. Now let's talk about a country that defines beauty: Ukraine. Ukrainian women are legendary, tall, graceful, with classic Slavic features and a confidence that radiates from within. But what's more striking than their beauty is the imbalance. As of 2024, there are over 3 million more women than men. Years of war, economic hardship, and male emigration have created one of the most extreme gender gaps in Europe. And behind the numbers, women who are ready, not just for romance, but for real relationships. These are women who value stability, family, and conversation that goes beyond small talk. They're not chasing superficial attention. They're craving someone who brings emotional presence. Cities like Kyiv, Lviv, and Odessa are filled with women who've built beautiful lives and who are simply waiting for the right person to share it with. And for the right man, that could be you. 8. Russia. When people talk about beauty and mystery, Russia always makes the list. Russian women are world famous, tall, elegant, confident, with striking bone structure and a poise that turns heads in any city. But there's a number most people don't know, and it's jaw-dropping. There are over 10 million more women than men in Russia. Yes, 10 million. It's one of the most unbalanced gender ratios in the world, driven by two major factors: low male life expectancy and a high rate of male emigration. What does that leave behind? A population of women, many in their 30s and 40s, who are smart, stylish, and deeply loyal, but still single. Not by choice, but by demographics. And here's what makes this unique. In many smaller towns across Russia, it's not uncommon for women to have never had a serious relationship. There simply aren't enough men to meet. These women aren't looking for players or short-term attention. They want stability, respect, and real romance. For foreign men who bring maturity and emotional intelligence, Russia is a place where you don't just stand out, you're appreciated. 7. Belarus. Next door is a country that rarely makes headlines, but definitely should: Belarus. Belarusian women are known for their calm elegance, soft femininity, and striking Slavic features: piercing eyes, smooth skin, and a quiet, almost regal charm. But the real story? The numbers. For every 100 men in Belarus, there are 117 women. That's one of the most extreme gender gaps in Europe. And it's not just in the cities, it's everywhere. In Belarus, traditional values are still strong. Marriage is seen as sacred, loyalty matters, and many women, even those with careers and education, are actively looking for serious relationships. But they're looking alone. Because the pool of eligible men has shrunk, many Belarusian women are open, even eager, to connect with foreigners who bring sincerity, patience, and long-term intent. You don't have to be flashy, you just have to be genuine. Moldova. Now let's talk about Moldova, a country most people overlook, but might be one of the best-kept secrets in the dating world. Moldova has one of the largest gender imbalances in Europe. For every 100 men, there are about 112 women, and the gap is even wider in rural areas. Why? Many Moldovan men have migrated abroad for work, or simply checked out of the dating scene. That's left behind a large population of single women, many in their 30s and 40s, still searching for something real. But here's what makes Moldova special. The women here are a unique blend of Slavic and Balkan beauty, with graceful posture, high cheekbones, and an elegant natural style. More importantly, they value loyalty, family, and stability above all. If you're a man who's ready to build something serious and you're done with surface-level dating, Moldova isn't just an option. It's a hidden treasure. And with a low cost of living, you can rent a modern apartment for under $400 a month and enjoy meals out for less than $6. That means more room for real experiences and real connection. 5. Armenia. Tucked between Europe and Asia, Armenia is a country full of ancient beauty, strong traditions, and, yes, a serious gender imbalance. For every 100 men, there are about 108 women. And once again, it's not just a stat, it's changing people's lives. Why the gap? Many Armenian men leave the country to work abroad, often settling permanently elsewhere. That leaves behind a growing number of women, especially in their 30s and 40s, who are still single, not by preference, but by probability. Armenian women are known for their exotic beauty, almond-shaped eyes, dark hair, olive-toned skin, and striking features. But even more, they're admired for their strong family values and emotional intelligence. Many are fluent in multiple languages, highly educated, and serious about building long-term relationships. They're not playing games, they're looking for real connection. And here's what makes Armenia stand out. Age is an advantage. In Armenian culture, older men are often seen as more desirable, more grounded, more respectful, and more ready to commit. If you're the kind of man who values tradition, loyalty, and substance over flash, Armenia isn't just welcoming. It might be exactly what you've been looking for. 4. Georgia. Right next door is another underrated gem, Georgia. Not the US state, but the country sitting at the crossroads of Europe and Asia. Georgia is experiencing a quiet exodus of men, especially from rural areas. Many leave for seasonal labor, never to return. The result? About 111 women for every 100 men, with some regions seeing an even wider gap. What makes Georgian women special? They carry a stunning mix of European and Middle Eastern features, deep, bold eyes, rich skin tones, natural curves, and long, flowing hair. But it's not just about looks. Georgian women are raised in a culture that emphasizes respect, sincerity, and family. They value long-term commitment and view relationships as partnerships, not competitions. And like in Armenia, older men are deeply respected. Maturity here is a strength, a signal that you're serious, stable, and not here to waste time. With the cost of living in Georgia incredibly low, you can live comfortably on under $1,000 a month, all while building something meaningful with someone who actually wants the same. 3. Lithuania. Now heading north, we arrive in Lithuania, a peaceful, modern European country that holds a surprising secret. It has one of the highest female-to-male ratios in the EU. For every 100 men, there are 114 women. The reason? Women in Lithuania tend to live longer, while many men have moved abroad for work, especially to Western Europe. The result? A dating culture where many women are actively seeking partners and are surprisingly open to foreign men who bring maturity and emotional presence. Lithuanian women are tall, elegant, and classically beautiful. Think icy blue eyes, long blonde hair, and an effortless sense of style. But beyond the surface, they're known for their intelligence, health-conscious lifestyle, and strong emotional values. And here's the kicker. Many Lithuanian women prefer older men. Why? Because they're tired of immaturity, tired of shallow dating. They're looking for something real. In cities like Vilnius, you can rent a fully furnished apartment for $500 a month, enjoy a healthy dinner for $7, and most importantly, build a relationship that's based on depth, not distraction. 2. Tonga. Now let's jump from Europe to the South Pacific, to a country most people don't expect on this list, Tonga. This tropical island nation may look like paradise, but beneath the surface lies one of the most surprising gender imbalances anywhere. In Tonga, a large percentage of the male population has migrated, mostly to New Zealand, Australia, and the US, in search of work. That shift has created a situation where women now significantly outnumber men, especially among working-age adults. And these women? They're everything you'd imagine from a Pacific island. Radiant smiles, natural curves, warm personalities, and strong family values. They're affectionate, emotionally mature, and deeply committed to the idea of real partnership. In Tongan culture, age is respected, not dismissed. Older men, especially foreigners who bring kindness, maturity, and loyalty, are often admired for their dependability and sincerity. And life here? It's peaceful, simple, and shockingly affordable. You can live comfortably in Tonga for under $800 a month, including rent, food, and utilities. If you're an older man looking to escape the noise and build something real with someone who values tradition and affection, Tonga is a low-key, romantic goldmine. Number 1. Serbia. Finally, we head back to the Balkans, to a country where beauty, confidence, and family values come together in a way that's truly rare. Serbia isn't just home to some of the most striking women in Europe, it also has a serious gender gap, with nearly 200,000 more women than men. Why the imbalance? As with many Eastern European countries, male emigration and low birth rates have tilted the scales dramatically. Serbian women are tall, elegant, and naturally glamorous. But more than that, they're intelligent, proud of their heritage, and raised to value deep relationships built on trust, not surface-level attraction. And here's the truth. Many of them prefer older men. In Serbia, age means experience, emotional stability, and commitment, qualities that are respected, not avoided. In cities like Belgrade or Novi Sad, you'll find vibrant dating scenes that are surprisingly welcoming to foreign men, especially those who come with genuine intentions. And it won't break the bank either. A stylish apartment, around $500 a month. A full dinner at a nice restaurant, less than $10. But the real value isn't the price. It's the opportunity to build something authentic with someone who's ready. So what if the love you've been searching for isn't gone? What if it's just somewhere else? These countries are full of amazing women. Women who are beautiful, educated, kind, loyal, and simply lacking the opportunity to meet someone serious. Not because they don't want to, but because in their world, there just aren't enough men left. If you're a man who's tired of games, of ghosting, of shallow matches, maybe it's time to look beyond borders. Because sometimes the life and love you've been dreaming of is just one flight away.